All right, ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. I gotta wake up too. Hold up.
Hold up. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this, bro? I think over. All right. I'm a host.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
I ain't playing with y'all niggas no more. On my father, I'm not.
You weren't even a cool praise for my man dead.
Let's do it. He committed that transgression, he won't make it through the night. Burn his shit down like Mookie cause he didn't do it right. Come on, I just hopped on a flight. It's niggas twice my age that ain't never scraped the skies. I thank God every day that I ain't have to scrape the size of the pot and set the product to the side to let it dry. Beat him half to death, I ain't even need the fight. Right now moving honest, I done told too many lies in my lifetime. Tryna be a millionaire, I need all the lifelines. Molly marijuana got me all up out my right mind. Touch one of the guys, knuckle up, nigga, it's fight time. If you know me, you know I get active in the nighttime. Pack up in my right pocket, roll inside the left. Niggas say whatever, meanwhile y'all smoking meth. Message to the opposition, gonna kill yourself, fuck nigga. Come on.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, with no delay, I'll put a petty nigga down in the dirt. I'll make you pray, park you back in the church. Better check your temperature before I get real immature. Hey, with no delay, I'll put a petty nigga down in the dirt. I'll make you pray, park you back in the church.
Hey, yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Cheno Royal, Cheno Royal. How y'all feeling? What's good? Look. It's that time for every blessing, every lesson. Hey, it's time for the check-in. I'm here with, what's the name, sir?
What, teslachapman, man? How you?
I'm good, bro.
Doing good.
I felt better off of that thing that we just filmed earlier.
No, I'm excited.
Look, y'all just seen it right before. If you didn't see it and you just tuning in right now off the premiere, you need to go back. You know what? Don't even watch this interview yet. Go back, watch that greatness that you just heard.
Y'all can pause that motherfucker.
Yes, sir. Pause it right. Nah, all right. But hey, man, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing better than I was for sure.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was gonna say, man.
Man, we had you on the show like when, man? It felt like we were in an alley. Now we upgraded to a whole new place.
Yeah, in a whole business plaza.
Yeah, bro. We might be in New York. They don't even know where we at.
Undisclosed location.
Yes, sir. But how you been since then, man?
Man, like I said, man, been doing better than I was. It was a rough one. Life was life, but you know, getting through it, just get through the best I can, man.
Okay. Well, let's unpack some of this stuff. Let's take it back to what's been popping in your life since that one moment. I know we were talking about music way back then. You still going hard with the music, right?
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
Like I said, through the winter, I had some stuff I had to handle, but still was creating, still, trying to find time to stick with the creating so that way it didn't leave me completely. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as what I got to tell you, since the last time we talked, I fucked around, got sponsored by some skating shit by a team out in Indianapolis.
Congratulations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so go get you a shirt.
There you go. Shout out.
Shout out the guys and them.
Hey.
But since then, got sponsored. Been working on some stuff. Got some crazy music in the tuck. I got some shit that I'm gonna drop here soon that's completely out of my sound, but I'd say it's like my most personal project that I've made yet. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, outside of that, we got the show still going at the skate shop. We have another one coming up soon. Okay. By the time people see this video, we might have done the show, but the shop sounds too far back.
There's a backlog. There's a backlog.
YouTube, people might watch this a month from now.
Yeah, that's very true.
But if you're watching this in the future,
not my fans. We watching it on premiere night. That's exactly what we doing.
Come on, that's what y'all know. So on the 16th of May, we're gonna do the Shop Sound Series 3. So we're getting the promo and everything lined up for that. We got some good artists with me. My boy Nappy Soul, big, we usually rock stage every time. Got the homie Olivia, 9 o'clock 5 stars. She's It's like crazy.
All right.
She's gonna go, and right now we're still trying to figure out a fourth person, but I'm sure whoever we get is gonna be fine. So yeah, man, you know, just really getting back into the swing of things, bro. Like it's a good feeling getting shit jumping, or for lack of a better term, getting emotion back when, you know what I'm saying, you had to just handle responsibilities and life just got to like, you get what I'm saying? So
I don't want to pry too much, but like, what was going on, man? Like, you making it sound like something died. Like, what happened? Like, are you all right? Like,
yeah,
for real?
I mean, I was good. Yeah.
Like, do we have to beat somebody up?
Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Let's go.
Hey, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Them folks know. They know. Ain't nobody.
Okay.
If that was the case, they would have been beat.
You know, we gotta look out for the people that come on.
Sure.
You know.
But yeah, my mama had a couple health events. You know, it got kind of critical for her. Okay. So
sorry to hear that.
Oh, no, it's all good. I was gonna say she's doing way better than she's
good
now. So yeah, just dealing with that. You know, and it happened so like sudden. You get what I'm saying? Around Thanksgiving, everything just like. Was it fast motion? What was that movie with the Asian shot? Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Okay.
I literally felt like the sense of that time. You get what I'm saying? Like I had to step shit up. Like as a man, as a son, I had to like get on my shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which, like I was saying, putting like the stuff that I wanted in the music, skating, all that to the side to handle your business and then come back to it.
Sometimes that happens.
It does, and I mean it's a liberating feeling because it's like, okay, you know, like it's not going anywhere. As much as you might be stressed out and thinking like, oh, well, I'm so behind, wasn't in competition with nobody.
Yeah.
Still, you know what I'm saying? Ended up getting closer, you know what I'm saying, with people through that. So it's like I still gained, you know what I'm saying, experience and like, how can I say that? Even though I wasn't actively creating as much, I was still like learning and involving myself.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So in some capacity, I was still going, but taking what I've learned and just like learning the discipline that I had to learn to, you know what I'm saying, take care of shit with my mama. It was like, I can approach this new season and this new run that I'm finna go on and like come at it with more focus and like me and live. Well, not like I started talking about going to things with more intention. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like the last project I had dropped, that Space World, you know, I was just trying to put some songs out first, mixtape, let people know, you know what I'm saying? Outside of the beats, I got raps too. It was well received and did what it was supposed to do. But like now I'm coming to a point where it's like, okay, if I'm putting something out, you get what I'm saying? I want that to like make its intention now. You get what I'm saying? So that way it has more staying power. You know, as much as I do in Big 2026, niggas making that microwave. You get what I'm saying? And I get jumping on. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I was going to say, not to say that you weren't, you know, your head wasn't in it back then. It's just like maybe certain life events help you focus a little bit more. Sure. It helps you realign. Maybe with at least for me, I know that when I went through pockets like that, you know, like life events, life be life, and like we talked about, that I think that's where the more beautiful moments are lie within creativity. And we were talking about people. I've been talking about it like we might even talk about a last pod where it's just like people might be doing. Creating for the wrong reasons, and that is a thing. Like you could be in business, you could be in anything, you could be doing anything. But if you're doing something and just feels like a 9 to 5, you know,
it starts to lose.
So like you start losing like the spark that you had to get you into it. So you need to like look at those moments like where it might seem like an L. But like I know it's corny, but you gotta turn either it's a loss or it's a lesson. Like that's all it ever is. It's either a loss or a lesson. I know it's corny. Right?
No, it's not corny. But you snapping though, because it's like sometimes you have to have like you said, them losses. Like take me, like, you know, I love fighting games, right? Anytime, like let's say I'm booting up tech, you get your ass beat. You're gonna learn from that, so that way you don't keep getting your ass beat. You get what I'm saying?
And you could be the guy too that is just like, bro, fuck this game. Bro, I don't want
to. You know what I'm saying? You can throw your little attitude about it, but at the same time, you still gotta pick that stick back up, and you still gotta fight that man. So you can apply that allegory to life, you know. And like I said, over the winter shit, man. Trying to tell you what was going through it, man. Like, but taking those losses, you get what I'm saying, and transmuting them into lessons has been like, it's like reinforcing. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, knowing who to really like lean on when shit gets like that.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? Like understanding that, like, how can I put this? just on the topic, I can't talk. On the topic of like understanding who's in your circle or not. You know, like for the longest time, you know, like I've always been a person of like collaboration versus competition. But the one thing that I've learned over these past 6 months, which since the last time you talked, is like you can't put everybody on. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, some people that say they're in your corner. You know what I'm saying? The people that you want to build with might be there to destroy you. Take it a little bit further, shit. So before they destroy you, you gotta destroy them. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? Before they even give you a chance. So it's like watching who you let in, because folks will backdoor you for whatever reason. You get what I'm saying? You know the day and age we're in.
I'll piggyback off that. Like even with like with all the dissing nowadays and like all the beefs and whatnot, I think it like exposes like a culture of people doing anything for clout. I think that's always been around, especially with the internet, and you know, it became more of a thing since like people get paid from doing the stuff and whatnot.
For sure.
But I think it's getting more heavily exposed now because people are literally, you'll see people who've been riding with somebody for so long, and then somebody, maybe that what's trending on them is maybe they got beaten in this battle.
Right.
Maybe they got fucked up. Maybe somebody jumped them, and maybe somebody has like a quote unquote valid reason or whatever. Maybe they try to spin a narrative and it made them look like a bad guy, when in actuality you hear the story behind the scenes and it's like, oh, okay, maybe they didn't. Maybe they were in the right. Maybe somebody messed them up for no reason. And then people will diss that person just because off of the running narrative. But then when you stop and think about it and you look at the bigger picture and you just like, you get the whole thing. It's just like, okay, well, did you hear them out, or did you just run with what somebody instantly told you? You know, like, that's like somebody, maybe one of your friends that maybe like you're not friends, like best friends, but you're like good acquaintances.
For sure.
Come up to you and say, yo, your best friend is tripping over there. They're doing some crazy shit. And then you just like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Blah, 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 blah.
Going off on
and then after you already go off on them, your best friend's like, look, this is actually what happened. I actually didn't do any of that shit. And you're just like, oh, yeah, like my bad. That's how today feels to me. And I'm just like, we're not stopping and thinking like that too much nowadays.
And that's just what I was gonna piggyback off of. Critical thinking, understanding like if something is brought to you, do your due diligence to do the research on what's brought to you, because it's like, and to your point, we're in that day and age of the internet. So it's like a nigga can post on Twitter, oh man, I ain't gonna lie, boy, the sun blue. 100 people can see that bitch. Obviously, we know the sun is fucking orange.
Yeah.
10 of them niggas gonna question that without no doubt. I guess the sun blue. Just because they don't have the, like, what was it they used to make us do in school when we had the fucking page? Fact checks, like work site. Niggas don't take the due diligence to be like, man, who the fuck is saying the sun is blue? Oh, this is a fake Twitter account just trying to get some engagement. Now apply that to real world shit, bro. Man,
that's everywhere, bro. That's everywhere.
Come on, bro. So that just like adds to the point of like, even when it comes to personal narratives, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of person like you said, let's take like the situation with like an acquaintance or whatnot. Like, if something were to happen, you get what I'm saying? I was provided all of the facts. I was provided the situation. You get what I'm saying? Like I told you, I myself am going to do what I need to do to actually like investigate, figure out what's valid to this, what's not. Who's the person telling me this? Why are they telling me this? Is there an ulterior motive to them telling me this? Because you also got to think, bro, like I said a couple minutes ago, not everybody's in your corner. To piggyback off of what you said with the best friend allegory, like that acquaintance could have something against your best friend, you know what I'm saying, on some hating shit. Because you know how these niggas get.
Niggas they be leaving out like a serious detail, and they'll just act like that's not there.
But they'll just put over the little thing like, oh well, he did this, so I'm finna get him back. Like, you get what I'm saying? You know these niggas out here weak as hell, bro. It's just not respectable. You get what I'm saying?
So I'm definitely with you, like, and you know, I'm happy to hear that, you know, you're more tuning in, you know, honing your skills on like what you want to focus on, rather than focusing on all the fast like narratives that are out here, all the quote unquote trendy stuff that could get your head caught up in anything. And sometimes that's even just you know, getting off the internet sometimes, you know. And that's what I was saying about those creative moments. Sometimes when you know, when you're faced with the L or a loss or a lesson, you know, that's the moment where maybe you start feeling something.
Mhm.
You don't know how to describe it, but then that's how you can start working on like whatever you're going to create.
Exactly.
You know,
And like you said, learning that detachment from the internet, because
and it's tough.
oh, absolutely.
It's
dude.
tough
And
nowadays.
like I said, to that point, talking about Twitter, like social media is engineered to like make you throw it off. If that makes sense. Like, I'm sure you know what that bullshit ass nosy neighbor we got.
Yeah, we got that.
Like, just like the lady got kicked off for trying to figure out, like, spread some positive resources here in town, like that Hoover Bombs, Brightpoint, da-da-da-da-da. Nigga kicked her out the fucking group. But let some random whoop get on there. Oh, my baby daddy done I seen him at Hawkins throwing his ass in a circle. That nigga gay. You know what I'm saying? No offense to like Doug said.
That's what you like to do. That's what you like to do.
Y'all not Hawkins.
hate
Don't y'all not finna cancel me over y'all.
Not my show, bro.
Y'all remember the Magic Mike shit at Hawkins? Y'all know what happened.
Oh my
It's
god.
the reason why I said
Oh
that.
my god.
But to the point, you get what I'm saying? Like, controversy himself. It's like my friend Dylan told me. You know what I'm saying? You put something positive, people are gonna, you know what I'm saying? Some people, the people are actually in tune. You get what I'm saying? They're gonna figure it out and like do the good things with it. But like I said, the way that social media is engineered, you take a loss. Let's say you break up with your girlfriend. Only thing that's on Apple Music is sad songs. Why? Only thing that's on YouTube. How to get your girl back in 10 steps. Why? Facebook.
Well, you just clicked on one thing. You click on one thing, and it shoots a whole
nigga, like that shit's insane.
Yeah.
And then they wonder why people are out here just thrown off and fucked up. But like you said, you gotta get the man. Look,
Well,
this motherfucker right here, get off of it, bro. You get what I'm saying?
well, I would say like if you want to get deep with it, it's like
We can't.
that's how a lot of the stuff in society is. You think about why is the food industry and the health industry linked? Because, you know, number one, they want you to eat yourself into a grave, and then they want the real pharmacists, not the street pharmacists, even though I would say that they damn near the same thing.
Oh man,
They want to keep you hooked on the
are the
drugs,
same thing.
so then that way you keep, it's like a hamster wheel. You just keep coming back because you're sick. You're sick.
It's literally like T.I. said on the Breakfast Club that one time, bro. The niggas that made Percocet, I believe Purdue Pharma or whoever the fuck, the niggas made Percs, right? Yeah. They knew the danger. For the people that's watching this, I don't want you to go. It's a show on Hulu. Michael Keaton, the nigga, he's played Batman. It's a show called Dope City. It takes place from the perspective of a doctor, a family man, and a little girl that was working in the mines. You get what, not little girl, like 18-year-old working in the mines. All three of them had to deal with like Percocets. You get what I'm saying? To the original point, T.I. was saying that we all know how bad Percs are. We're in a fucking opioid crisis right now. Gino, tell me, does it make sense that the same niggas that are creating Percocet created the motherfucking, what do they call it, the EpiPens or the motherfucking F&F and the shit that shot Narcan, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
The same company, bro. Like T.I. said, that's trapping. You worried about a nigga out here selling a pound?
No.
Niggas engineering shit to kill you and bring you back just to keep you geeked up. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
And then
Like, what are you talking about,
bro? And then that's gonna go into a whole political argument. That's what I'm saying. Don't get me started. Like I'll start talking about other stuff.
To your point, that's what I'm saying. Before we get too deep in the rabbit hole, because I don't want you to get.
I know. Could have fans knocking on the door, like, oh my god.
But it's like you got to think, man. We're in a day and age where it's like everybody's trying to profitize, like not like. Yeah, that's the word, profitize. Like, everybody wants to make a profit off something. You even notice it, like, as musicians, like, you, me, Liv, can you agree? You get what I'm saying? Just like we talked about the other day, like, as much as I would live, like, in a perfect world, love to have, like, a job where you can work 40, hell, I say even 30 hours a week on a bad week. Have enough money where you can goddamn pay your bills, get your groceries, take care of your children. Go to the studio, not have to worry about, okay, let me charge this nigga $500 for a feature because I'm going through it. He going through it. The world fucked up right now, bro. We shouldn't all have to be worried about money, but you get what I'm saying? Like, it's so much outside shit going on because of the fact that, you know what I'm saying, at least the U.S. is based off of, like, profit and, like, capital, you know what I'm saying, capitalist society that's focused on capital.
Yeah.
I.e., gas just went back up to 420 because we fighting them niggas in Iran over some oil. Yeah. Like Dave Chappelle said, oh, bitch, you cooking.
Yeah.
Come on, get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, the shit, it all ties back to, like, you get what I'm saying? Like you're saying, it's all just deep, man. And I ain't trying to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but you know, that also adds to people's mental states, man. That's why the world's so fucked up right now, man. Like, everybody going through it, and it's like, I just wish that the shit would just get better so that way we can all focus on what we want to focus on versus like everybody being in survival. Because just like you said, bro, like it gets to the point where like beats are being staged and choreographed so goddamn people can get these engagement views, and it's like it's fucking up the culture.
Like I was just having this conversation with my wife earlier, and like I was just like, because before when I was younger, like there's a lot of things in the world that is just like stuff that you would just naturally just seem like common sense, and you know maybe other things people just write off as like, oh, that's conspiracy. But then the way the world works is like, if I could get people to believe this one narrative and then kind of dilute the truth and not give you the truth, then how am I lying to you? Because if I just dilute it enough to where it's believable, but it's still not the truth, am I lying?
I mean,
so and then now I'm figuring out some stuff that is just like I'm not gonna say, but there's a lot of lies out there that they ain't telling on the networks and whatnot.
Shit, man. Even the personal one, man, you hit the nail on the head with some shit, boy. I ain't gonna continue.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, and that could be all the way up from stuff that can affect you on a macro level, and then stuff that can affect you on a micro level, like such as relationships, family,
that's what I'm saying.
cousins, like friends, acquaintances, and stuff like that. But so with all that, what do you do to kind of get away from that? Do you just like you throw your phone and then somehow somebody's got to go get your phone? And
I mean, shit, let's believe I'm gonna get my phone.
Okay,
I got something else to be like,
I don't know. Hey, don't take that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that he sure was looking at us.
I know, wasn't he?
I swear to God,
bro, it's crazy around here, bro.
Man, really, it's just like I try and find time to like give myself some sort of respite. You get what I'm saying? Whether that's me just like going to go skate, kicking it with the homies. Hell, like the time my mama was in the hospital recovering, like some nights I just call my friends over fucking. I just went to the store. I'm gonna cook. We can even get geeked up. Smoking fucking zip. You get what I'm saying? But sometimes if that's what you need, that's what you need. Like self-care is like a necessity. You think you don't? Boy, that burnout will be faster than fucking stay.
I'm glad you said it because, like that, especially as I'm getting older, like I'm noticing it's more of the smaller things, man. And that's honestly why this show even caught legs with me, at least. Right. Being able to it caught legs for two reasons. It caught legs because like when I was coming up off the music, it seemed like nobody was willing to give a chance to anybody because everybody's so clicked up, and it's just like if you're not riding with this clique, then you know if you're not in touch with this clique or this guy or this manager,
it's like
and then it's like you don't get the chance. So it's like all right. So then at a certain point, I was just like, you know, why don't we just be able to have conversations? So I just started bringing people on and doing the thing that I wish that I got when I was younger.
And that's what I'm saying. That's one thing I have to commend you and shake your hand.
Oh yeah,
like for actually like giving people like myself and upcoming artists a platform that like, you know, just talk their shit, bro. Whether it's like we having a real deal conversation, like whether somebody wants to come on just promote their music, you know what I'm saying? You're giving people an opportunity, and it's like you're like a big homie in this shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause for real, bro. The one thing that I've noticed, bro, cause like, listen, I've been at that skate park 10+ years, bro. Like, these people are watching me, bro. Whether you realize they are,
I don't really know. And like, I'll be honest, like I'll be here, I'll get in my car and I'll sit there like,
nigga, you'll think about it like that, bro. But I'm trying to tell you, bro, like, these folks are paying, like my mama told me, folks are paying attention to you, whether you realize it or not. You'll never know if they are.
Yeah.
But just know, and especially because you and your bag with the music, the goddamn, you just say you told me you was in the band, the pod, bro, like, you got eyes on you, bro. And it's like Tyler, the Creator, said, whether it's 10 eyes or 100 eyes or 1 million, bro, like, out of them 10, 100 or 1 million, it could be one person in that motherfucker that can change your life.
That's why I'm glad you brought up earlier where you're just like, we're talking about the music and stuff. And then I was thinking to myself, I was like, well, when we've been doing this, it doesn't matter to me, at least. Once I think as a creator, once you get past doing it for like the wrong reasons we were talking about, once you get past like, oh man, I gotta get the clout, I gotta get the fame, and you just find a reason to do it for yourself. So for me, I like doing it, like I said, for my homies, my people that you know, I see talent in. I see like the potential. I see the drive. That's why I get people on here. I see people hungry. That's why I want to get in the light. And then it doesn't matter. It could be like 0 people, nobody watch it, but I'm gonna watch it later. But so I look at it as like I'm gonna show my kids,
and that's what I'm saying. Like you snap with that point. It's like a whole. Ooh, I can talk. It's like I told my homie Dylan, who, like I told you before, I did the soundtrack for his game Dungeon Guy. Like I told that man, nigga, you're making a video game, bro. Like, case in point, think about that show on Amazon Prime, Invincible. You realize how old that comic was, but that bitch came out before some of us was born.
Yeah.
20, almost 30 years later, you see everybody in their mama love Invincible, boy. You see everybody getting dick sucking brag. You get what I'm saying, bro? So it's like, it don't matter when. If you're an artist or you're creative, listen to me. If you are an artist or you're creative, give a fuck what anybody tell you. Keep making your shit. I don't give a fuck if you're getting 1 view, 1,000 views. Hell, even if you get 1 million views, because in today's day and age, what Larry June say, 1 million ain't enough. Keep going though, because as I told him, one person in that motherfucker could see that, they could change your life, or you could change their life. Ask me how I know. You know how many people done told me with my music and my skate that like I have impacted their life? I know plenty of creative homies in town with the same story. But it's like, you just gotta keep going. You get what I'm saying? You never know who's watching. You could be saving somebody's life with your art, and you could look at it as something so minuscule. So never take like that God-given talent. God made us creators for a reason. And you get what I'm saying?
And it be the things that you don't think that people are gonna notice you for too. And it be those things. It be those things.
I swear to God, it be the shit that you might think is horrible.
You might have like a natural talent, and you might be doing something like I told you about the band stuff. So I was like, I've been doing hip hop for like 10 years.
Right.
And like always will love hip hop. Hip hop's the main pillar in my life. Now I grew up off new metal too, like metal stuff. And that's the stuff that I'll naturally listen to. Like just writing and stuff. Like I'll still listen to hip hop, but more like feeling based, whatever, just catch a vibe or whatever. And we did a show, and we didn't even have a band in. We just did a show. And it was like a metal hip hop collab show. And we just did that show, and there were people like coming up to us, be like, bro, that was fucking sick. And we like, bro, we don't even have a name, bro. No. We just don't.
I'm telling you, but then you get me shit like that, where it's like sometimes you just gotta do it and see what happens, bro. Like, just like you talking about with the shows, like with the I'm drawing a blank, but it's been a long day. The Shop Town series, the shows that I've been doing at Rocks, like I told Eric, like when we conceptualized the idea, we had no idea it was going to be like a success. Like the tickets sold out. Everybody had a great time too. We're on our 3rd one. So it's just like having the gumption to goddamn just try it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It'll take you way further. And it's like,
you just got to try it.
Oh, for sure. And then just like you said, like you made a good point. Goddamn. My phone. Who's that on? Good.
Damn, CEO execs, who is that, Dr. Dre?
I'll call him back here. So
yeah, call Dr. Dre back later.
Shit, I was gonna say, I wish it was Dr. Dre. But to your point, it's like, and like you said, you've always had like a place in your heart, in your life for hip hop. Yeah. But like you said, new metal was one of like your initial.
It's like, another pillar in the same thing.
See how when you goddamn made your return to form and went to some shit that you liked, you know what I'm saying, and not trying to make something for somebody else like we talked about. See how you got success from that?
Yeah. And that's how it works, man. It'd be the stuff that you're not really thinking about.
I'm trying to tell you.
You know, you get out there, and then that was another reason, like same thing for the shows. I started making music. When I started hip hop, it was mainly like, what vein can I catch? This is more of like, I'm making music with my bros. We up there, and we enjoying the moment. You know, there might be people that the whole crowd is there for somebody else, and maybe they're not vibing with it, but damn sure we gonna fucking vibe to our shit.
Of course.
And that's how it's gonna be. It might not be the craziest hypest shit sometimes it does. But I tell everybody since we're on our 5th show now, and it's just like, hey, we taking you on a journey. This isn't like karaoke where you're gonna hear one note. This isn't a fucking rah-rah mosh pit show. Like, you gonna hear some hype-ass shit that make you want to mosh. You gonna hear some shit that make you want to cry. You gonna hear some shit that make you want to think.
It's an experience.
Yeah, and that's how I believe shows should be. But hey, what do I know?
Hey man, look, shit, what everybody do say, man, he knows something else, he knows nothing at all. So you know what's something.
That's it.
But yeah, man, to that point, it's just like, just trying shit, man. Just sometimes throwing shit to the wall, seeing if it sticks. Sometimes that motherfucker will stick. Like I was telling you about in the beginning of the interview, like the project that I'm working on. Well, I'm really working on too. I have this one album that I've been pushing off for a minute because I want to just, so I just wanted it to be right.
Right.
But to your point, like I can also agree, like hip hop and rap has always been like a huge part in my life, but I've always been like a fan of like, smooth jazz and like more like down tempo shit. That's something that a lot of people would know.
I honestly, me and Kato's been talking about it. Like when you came over, we're like, bro, we can hear fucking like jazz shit in your cadences, like of how you move and you rap,
saying, bro.
Like he rapping like he's on pre-verse, so he's not or some shit.
Bro, like it's just going back to them roots, and like to that point, going back to what I was saying about throwing shit to the wall and making it stick. This one guy that I'm working with, this producer on the new album, his name is Cinematic Sequences. I had initially just found him, scrolling on YouTube. There's this one style of music called vaporwave where they take like 80 samples and like older music, slow it down, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, gives like that smooth jazz or the channels give. So he had an album called Night Shift, and I found that motherfucker and it was amazing. You get what I'm saying? Like just off the rip, like instantly, like the reason I like it so much because like it gave me that feeling of like when I was a kid, like you remember the music choice channels and shit, like if you had like premium cable where they had all the different genres and shit.
Yeah.
Like I literally just listened to the smooth jazz when I did my homework, go to sleep. It gave me that feeling.
Okay.
So a couple months later, I reached out to bro on Instagram. I'm like, hey, yo, shit hard, I like the shit. Asked him, hey, you got any extra beats? He sent me one, you know what I'm saying? I showed you that was the first song before we did the on the, little cycle video, but sent me a couple more beats and we've just been working. So it's like, I was like, why not just put a project together? So,
okay.
And I kind of use that, you know what I'm saying? Just like how you had asked me earlier, what do I do when like I'm going through it to kind of like find that moment of catharsis? With this project specifically, I like, like I said, I just got personal. I'd actually like looked at shit that I went through primarily with just like love and heartbreak, but it's like a little bit more because you get what I'm saying. I was going through a crisis. You get what I'm saying. So instead of me crashing out, which don't get me wrong, I had my fair share of crashing out, but at the same time, what helped me to not crash was just like, you know what I'm saying, just writing. Like, so I exercised that, and
it's all about how you channel.
Yeah, and that's really why I'm glad I found Cinematics beats at the time that I did, because it came at a time in my life where, you know what I'm saying, I needed that catharsis. I needed like that relief. So for him to be able to, you know what I'm saying, let me use some of his beats and us to actually create something, I'm just excited for everybody to hear. Along with my other album that I'm working on this year, because if you've been to my shows, you've heard it before. Like I've performed it a lot, but it's just I'm trying to like fine tune it and kind of like, how can I explain? You listen to Lucky, don't you? Yeah. You remember back when he was dropping that Flawless Like Me, how he dropped like a bunch of projects beforehand?
How far back was that?
Flawless Like Me, that was a couple years ago. I'd say 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. But
it's not ringing a bell, but I'm pretty sure
Lucky I just took his time, you know what I'm saying, and just like curated a fire ass album. So that's what I've been doing with like the new project. So in the midst of that, like I said, I was working on me and Cinematics collab project, and yeah, man. So I've just been trying to just put more attention, more focus into my shit this year, and just I'm excited for you guys to see just the progress of like the metamorphosis of like what I've become and like due to what I've been through. And you know, a nigga turned 30 recently, so that's why that's shit coming from the last 30 shit. But I'm 30 ball now. You see, I got this dread cap.
Oh shit!
Sway in the morning. Come on,
it's a different aura. Look at this man. It's a different aura with this man.
You gotta grow up, man. You know.
But man, I'm not too far off from you, man. I'm about to turn 29, bro.
Hey, look, I'm trying to enjoy it while you can.
Hey, man, 20. It's only one more year.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. 30 ain't much different, but it's like physically you don't feel different, but that's the catch-22.
You might feel the same, but I think the mission is different.
Oh, for sure. Like you have
the same mission different.
And that's been the biggest.
That's the motto for the 30s. You might feel the same, but the mission is different. 30s. What's up?
Because it's like shit. Now it's like I told my cousin, like you spent your time in your 20s. You get what I'm saying? Going through your trial and error period.
Yeah.
You know what works for you. You know what doesn't work for you. If you're still stuck on the stuff that doesn't work for you, you have your 30s to shake it off. Because if you bring your bullshit into your 40s, boy, it's hard to tell to let it go. I'm not gonna say it's
I don't know if you be saying.
I'm not gonna say it's
The danger zone is here.
But that's all I say. 30s is kind of like your make it or break it. Like
that's when the alarms start going off in your 30s.
But that's what I'm saying. Like now it's time. It's like Young Lean said in that interview. The party over now. Like come on, we adults. We still have a good time, but we got to go to work. We got to pay our bills. And if you really know me, this is me saying this, yo.
You see those?
This is Joshua Madison, Teslachapman telling y'all niggas go to work. So you know a nigga that came a long way. If y'all, for those that really know me that don't watch this month, go to work, man. Because I had to do it. And if I can take my ass to work,
you see those videos of when like a guy will just be like, yo, when you going to work in your 20s and you getting ready and you like getting crunk listening to music and shit, you're like, oh yeah, and then in your 30s you're like, no.
Hey, look, I still be turning the car, but just getting up out that bed. Hey, shit, I told myself
you rolling out the bed different, man.
Yeah, man, what?
You don't got that quick though.
Man, look, trust me, I'm still quick, but boy, I be hurting. Like nigga, I was at Harmonize skating the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Jumped down that big ass ace hill like 10 times. I still feel it in my ankles. Don't get me wrong, I ain't no bitch though, but goddamn.
Don't look at me like that now.
Nigga ain't no hoe. I'll still get out here and skate, but nigga, I feel his face. Real, like this shit starting to weigh on you, boy.
But hey, bro, I appreciate you giving me some of your time, man. Sliding on through, you know, should see this man. He rode a skateboard here, so we always appreciate it, man.
I did.
He had to show me up. He always shows me up, bro. Trying to stop.
Come on, man. I got sponsored for a reason, man. Yeah, shout out Odyssey, man.
I know. I got out of my car and I was just like looking like a normal guy going to work. He comes in just. I'm like, shit, what you trying to do?
And I got my legs back. I'm telling you. What I said in the promo video, I'm telling you, you see that slide coming.
Well, I only got one more question before you get up on out of here. Keep doing your thing, man. So, where do you see all this stuff going in the next couple of years, man? What is the overall end game of Tesla?
Damn,
has the mission, so like we said, is the mission still the same or has the mission changed just slightly since the last video?
The mission is still the same. I'm still trying to, you know what I'm saying, make a difference with my stuff, but the parameters are a little bit different. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So it's like, I understand that I'm older. I'm not the same young nigga, but I'm still the same nigga in the words of Young Nitty. But with that being the case, like you said, I have like, the mission is different. I have to do my due diligence as like an older contemporary in the arts community. For like a better term, I don't pick up and use contemporary correctly, but as a figure in the arts community, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's my responsibility in the next year or so to not only focus on my craft, but do what I can to cultivate and help where necessary. Because like I said in the beginning, sometimes you can't deal with people that you was meant to destroy. Yeah. And you get what I'm saying? Like, if you know, you know. That's what I'm saying. So, going through these next couple of years with a spirit of discernment, knowing, like I said, who's in my corner and who's not, who to take with me. You get what I'm saying? Who to really invest in, including myself. And I had to really learn that, like, it's okay to invest in yourself.
And you got to put, just like the plane analogy, you got to put that mask on yourself first before you can throw that mask on somebody else. Hey, man.
Come on now, bro.
Hey, man. You can't be helping somebody while you fainting, falling out your seat.
And y'all both fucked up. But yeah, man, to answer your question, just in the next year or two, I see myself continuing to grow in my career and help others. In the end game, man, I just want to be known as, like, you know, if I can make a decent amount of money, I don't need like $1 billion off of it. I can get a couple mil off this shit so I can take care of my friends, live a good life, and do it like I need to do to progress the culture and shit. My job is done.
Well, we root for you over here as always, my boy.
Same here, man.
Yes, sir. Remember me when you up top with Tony Hawk and shit.
You better remember me when you up there with DJ.
Well, hold on. Before you get up on out of here, tell the people
tell the people where to go. All the stuff will be down in the description below. I know he's ready to go skate. I mean, his friends are calling him right now. But let us know where we can find you. Any events coming out, we'll put that down in the description below. Shout that out real quick.
So you can Google me, Tesla Chapman, on Instagram, Tesla Chapman. My music, you can find me on Bandcamp if you want to support directly. Right now, I'm going through with a distributor, fuck United Masters, but I'm going through it with them. So my music's down on Spotify, but everything is on Bandcamp right now, Apple Music. I believe it's on YouTube, but yeah, if you just Google me, you can find everything, or Instagram for all the consistent updates and to see what my life you are doing.
Any skate event coming up?
Like I said, we have the Shop Sound Series 3 on May 16th.
Okay.
I know this summer, me and the team, obviously, we got some big things coming. Graydon's been going crazy. He's the most recent pro on our team. My boy Steven back from the Coast Guard, so that's going to be crazy. Shout out my boy MJ and Josh, big homie. You know, we got some plans going, and we're just, you know, trying to just grow, man. That's the biggest thing, you know. Just it's all about forward progression. Slow motion is better than no motion, but it's still motion. You dig what I'm saying? So
Like I said, man, we here for you. All love. We'll stay tapped in.
Yes, sir.
Follow him and all that stuff. All that stuff will be down in the description below. But until next time, y'all stay royal out there. Peace.
Bring that shit back. Baby, it's your birthday. Baby girl, you caked up. You would die. Even with the sweats on and the makeup. Baby, it's your birthday. Hey, baby girl, you caked up. Baby, it's your birthday. Hey, baby girl, you caked up.